Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn history lesson 2, emergence of new kingdoms in North India. As the power of Sultanate gradually declined, number of new kingdoms arose in different parts of subcontinent. Most of them began as provinces of Sultanate, but later became independent provinces. Rajputs. The word Rajput is derived from the Sanskrit word Rajputra, which means skin of the royal blood. Rajput clan established kingdoms in different parts of northern and central India. Their three principal houses are the Surya Vamshi or the rays of the sun, the Chandra Vanshi or the rays of the moon, and the Agni Kula or the rays of fire god. 36 royal Rajput clans were listed. Among them, 4 claimed a special status. The Pratiharas, the Chauhans, the Chalukyas, and Paramas are the 4 clans were of Agnikula origin. Pratiharas or Gurjara Pratiharas, one of the 4 prominent clans of Rajputs, ruled from Gurjara in the 6th century AD. Nahabhatta I was the first and prominent ruler of Pratiharas. Nahabhatta was succeeded by Vatsaraja, who desired to dominate the whole of North India. His attempt to control over Kanuj brought him into conflict with the Pala ruler Dharmapala. Vatsaraja's successor Nahabhatta II and Rambhadra did not do anything impressively. Mihrabhoja, son of Rambhadra, a strong ruler, was able to maintain peace in his kingdom. The Arab menace was firmly tackled by him. After Bhoja, the Pratihara Empire continued its full glory for nearly a century. Dharmapala. Gopala was founded the Pala dynasty. Gopala laid the foundation for the future greatness of this dynasty in Bengal. Dharmapala, his son, made the Pala kingdom a powerful force in northern Indian politics. He was a great patron of Buddhism. He founded Vikramasila Monastery, which became a great center of Buddhist learning. Dharmapala was succeeded by his son Devapala, who extended Pala control eastwards into Kamaruba. Devapala was also a great patron of Buddhism. He also constructed many temples along with monasteries in Magadha. Mahibala 988 to 1038 century. Mahibala I was the most powerful ruler of the Pala dynasty. He is called the founder of Second Pala dynasty. He constructed and repaired a large number of religious buildings at Banaras, Saranath and Nalanda. Chauhans ruled between AD 956 and 1192 over the eastern part of the present-day Rajasthan. The Chauhans were the feudatories of the Pratiharas. The last Chauhan kings, Prithviraj Chauhan, was considered the greatest of all Chauhan's rulers. He defeated Muhammad Ghori in the first battle of Tarain, fought in 1191. He was defeated and killed in the second battle of Tarain in 1192. Contribution of Rajputs to art and architecture. Art. Rajput courts were center of culture where literature, music, dance, paintings, fine arts and sculpture flourished. Their style of painting is called Rajasthani. The Rajasthani style of paintings can be seen at all in Rajasthan, like Jodhpur, Mewar, Jaisalmer. Architecture. The Rajputs were great builders. Rajput buildings are the strong fortress of Chittor, the temples in Khajuraho, the Sun Temple in Konark, the Dilwara Jain Temple constructed in Mount Abu, Kandariya Temple at Madhya Pradesh are the best example of their architecture. Khajuraho in Bandalgarh has 30 temples. The Sikas of Khajuraho temples are most elegant. The interior and exterior parts of temples are adorned fine sculpture. Contribution of Palas to culture. Palas were generous patrons of Buddhist temple and the famous universities of Nalanda and Vikramasila. The Pala bronze sculpture from this area played an important part in the spread of Indian culture in Southeast Asia. Advent of Islam. Islam as a religious faith originated at Mecca in Arabia. The founder of Islam was Prophet Muhammad. The followers of Islam are called Muslims. Khalifa means representative of Prophet Muhammad. Two early caliphs were Umayyads and Abbasids. Muhammad of Ghazini AD 997 to 1030. Muhammad is said to have conducted 7 raids into India. At that time, North India was divided into number of small kingdoms. One of them was Shahi Kingdom, which extended from Punjab to Kabul. The other important kingdoms were Kanuj, Gujarat, Kashmir, Nepal, Malwa and Bandalkhat. The subsequent raids of Muhammad into India were aimed at plundering the rich temples and cities of North India. In 1018, Muhammad plundered the holy city of Mathura. He attracted Kanuj, the ruler of Kanuj. Muhammad attacked Kanuj. Rajapala abandoned Kanuj and later died. Muhammad returned with enormous riches. His next important raid took place in Gujarat. In 1024 AD, Muhammad marched from Multan across Rajputana and defeated Solanki king Bhimadev I. Muhammad have sacked the famous temple of Somnath, breaking the idol. Then he returned through the Sindh desert. That was his last companion in India. Muhammad of Ghori, 1149 to 1206. Muhammad Ghori started a vassal of Ghajini but became independent after the death of Muhammad. Taking advantage of decline of Safavid Empire, Muhammad Ghori brought Ghajini under his control. Having made his position strong and secure at Ghajini, Muhammad turned his attention to India. He wanted to extend his empire by conquering India. In 1175, Muhammad captured Multan and occupied whole of it in his subsequent expedition. In 1186, he attacked Punjab and captured. In the first battle of Tarain near Delhi in 1191, Prithviraj defeated Muhammad Ghori. In the second battle of Tarain in 1192, Muhammad thoroughly routed the army of Prithviraj, who was captured and killed. Thus, the first Muslim kingdom was established in India. Thank you, children.